Hey Roaches, Blubber here, and today we are going to be going over a secret cool update that happened in Greenville, Wisconsin, Roblox. But before we hop in, make sure to hit the like button and also subscribe. And also make sure to buy my new Roblox Roach merch. I dropped this a few days ago, and some of you guys have already bought it, but I haven't publicly announced it yet. So yeah, we have 3 color variants right now. This is like my favorite color, like the cool orange we do for a lot of my merch. And we have a bunch of other colors on the way coming for Pride Month and stuff like that. But we have 3 colors out right now, so buy it. Well, actually, these are not going off sale. But this is like the new merch I'm going to be wearing in a lot of my videos. But also, I have a bunch of pre-recorded videos about the merch, so just kind of ignore the gap where I don't wear this. But yeah, let's hop right into the video. Alrighty, so basically, some secret updates have happened in the past little while. So basically, a bunch of new sounds have been added to cars in the game due to Roblox removing a bunch of audio and also just quality of life stuff for Greenville. Alrighty guys, and here is the 2005 Ford GT, which was also changed within the update, as I explained at the start of the video. So yeah, the 2005 and 2017 models were changed. We have the 2005 Roadster GT here, and also huge thanks to Hunter for actually providing me with this vehicle, because I'm a cheapskate in this game. You guys ever wonder what like the owner or creator take looks like? There it is. Looks pretty cool. Here, let me do a reshade for a second. Pretty cool. I'm surprised that like he doesn't have like a cool custom color. But yeah, anyways, let's hop right in. And this is what the startup sounds like. That is like a cool, fierce sound. And of course, let's rev it. Things sound so sick. This thing is like, honestly, I want to rebuy this car. This is how like cool this thing sounds. Such a cool car. Horn headlights, everything like that. But of course, the sounds were what was mainly changed here. So it was the sound that was changed, not really anything else about the model. And the interiors actually held up pretty well in my opinion. Yeah, really cool car. And I'll just go over the startup one more time. Sounds so sick. And the detail to this car for like coming out with the initial revamp is just, honestly, it's amazing. And of course you can put the roof up and it looks exactly like the normal Ford GT. Honestly, I'm gonna rebuy this thing after this video is done. Yeah, let's move on to the 2017 Ford GT. Alright guys, and here we have the 2017 Ford GT, which is also another car that's updated. So this is basically the newer version of the car we just went over. But yeah, let's hop right in. This thing is pretty sick actually. I know LG Splash loves this car. Yeah, here, let's quickly get this thing up. Oh my, this thing zooms, has a lifting spoiler too. I actually did not know that. Holy, this thing is fast. Oh my god. That is so sick. And when you get up to like too high of a speed, the spoiler does go back down. That is so cool. Yeah, this car sounds great. And I'll do the startup one more time. Yeah, it sounds sick. Absolutely amazing. And yeah, let's move on to the next car. Alrighty, so now that we are done with the 4 GTs, let's go over into the McLaren that I bought. So let me find this McLaren. Jeez, it's somewhere in my garage. See, that's the issue. I buy so many cars and I can never find them. So the 2016, here it is. And yeah, this thing looks pretty cool. I did not mean to open that. Okay, so here it is. Let's just hop in real quick. That is a really loud startup and it sounds pretty good. And here's the noise of the engine. That is such an addicting noise. I know this like model's a tiny bit outdated, but like the noise is so good. I might actually keep this car. But yeah, let's just get right on with it. Ooh, this thing sounds sweet. I didn't pop a tire. That is surprising. Oh, this car sounds so good and so fast. I forgot how fast this thing was. Holy man. This is such a nice sounding car. Holy. And this thing just guns it. Here, I'll rev it again, then we can quickly hop in and out for the startup sound. Okay, let me hop in and out real quick. That thing sounds sick, but let's hop on to our next car. Okay guys, and finally the 2022 Maserati Levante Trofeo has finally gotten its sound fixed. Ooh, an airplane. But here, let's just hop in. This thing sounds sick. Let's rev it real quick. That is such a nice noise. What? This car is like, it has a addicting noise on it. Holy. This is nice sounding. Blinkers everything, because this is a newer car actually, so it's like really nicely well done blinkers and everything like that. But yeah, that sounds sick. Let's hop in and out real quick again for like the startup noise. That sounds sick. but it's so addicting to just rev that thing. This is a amazing car, but let's hop on to the next one. Alrighty guys, here we have my base model F430, and that's because even the more expensive trim sounds the exact same, so I wanted to cheap out, because I don't know if I'm going to keep this car or not, but let's hop right in. Sounds pretty good, but just listen to that noise. Like, that is a really addicting noise. It isn't like crazy loud like the other supercars in the game, but this, like, it reminds me Test Drive Unlimited 2. Here, let's get this thing on the road real quick. And this is probably like one of my all-time favorite Ferraris. I don't know, I just feel like this design's kind of timeless in my opinion. Looks so good. But yeah, the engine sounds really good. Let's get in and out and test out the startup again. Thing sounds so sick. And let's hop on to our next car. Alright guys, next up we have the 2021 BMW M3. 2021. And this car got an updated noise and everything like that. It has the same noise as the M4, so we're only going to be doing the M3 today for time's sake, you know, stuff like that. That is such a nice noise. Okay, this is hands down like the best sounding BMW in the game now. Let's rev it real quick. The startup noise for this is so crazy. I don't know if this like engine noise sounds pretty similar. I'm pretty sure it was only the idle, the startup noise slash idle that was modified. But that is such a crazy noise. Let's hop in and out of this again. That sounds so crazy. That is such a good startup. Let's hop on to all the light changes in the game, guys. Okay, so the first car lights that we will be covering today is the 2015 Civics. Now, I have two trims here. We have the LX, which is the base model, and then I have a hyper trim I'll be going over after that. Okay, they updated the lights on this, and they look pretty good, actually. Like, these things look pretty nice. Like, I actually think they did a pretty good job. And the 2015 Civic is, like, one of my favorite gens of the Civic. I've always, like, loved the design of this. Although, I am not a fan of the early gen of this Civic. The old taillights for this thing were not nice. But I'll quickly show you what the hybrids look like, because they have a drastically different thing. Look at that cool, like, front grille there, with, like, for the hybrid stuff. But look at these taillights. Look how different these things look. It looks so crazy. Such a cool thing to have. There's, like, a little spoiler there, too. Yeah, here, I'll quickly put them on. And look at that. That is so great. That looks so cool in my opinion. Like, the front headlights look the same. The taillights are so cool in the hyper trim. Yeah, just something really cool. But yeah, let's hop on to the next car. Alright guys, next up we have the Infiniti G35. I have the 2006 model, but the 2004 model has a slightly different rear tail light. I'll put a picture up on it when we actually cover the car. Let's hop right and go over the lights here. So here are the front headlights, here are the tail lights. You know, I should probably make it a little bit darker so it's easier for you guys to see. Here, 18. There we go. Yeah, those are the taillights. Now, you guys are probably wondering what's so different about the 2004s. I'll put a picture of both of them side to side that Hunter thankfully provided for me. Thank you so much, Hunter. But yeah, I mean, like, it's a pretty nice quality of life update here. And let's move on to the next car. Alright guys, here we have the 2005 Ford Excursion. Let's quickly get in this thing, see what's up with it. So this thing also got updated lights. Look pretty nice. Here they are. And yeah, they look pretty cool. I don't think I did the blinkers for the Infiniti. Let's quickly hop in this. Apologies here. Here are the blinkers. Look pretty cool. But yeah, the Excursion G35 have pretty cool stuff to them. Let's go on to the PT Cruiser now. Alright guys, here we have the PT Cruiser. Let's hop right in it. Here it is. The light, okay, the read-on lights actually look really nice on this thing. Like, I'm not a fan of the PT Cruiser. I won't hide away from that. But these actually look pretty nice. And let's move on to the next car. Guys, here we have the 2002 Chrysler Prowler. And this thing's not the best looking. And here are the redone lights. Look pretty cool, actually. You can't really tell the blinker in the front there. But you can on here. Side stuff. And also this car does have an interior. Yes, it does. And the interior actually looks pretty cool in this thing. Like, this is like such a cool interior for a car. There's like tiny lights everywhere. Like, this is sick, actually. Really nicely well done car. And let's move on to the next one. Are you guys like reading the shirt? Yeah, it's calling you guys roaches. But anyways, here with the 2001 Subaru Forester. Let's hop in this thing and see what was done to it. So they redid the front headlights. Those are really bright, actually. Then here are the rear ones. I mean, like, it looks a lot better now than before. Really nice. I don't really use this car much. It's like a really underappreciated car. It is pretty cool. I do like these older Foresters. They're pretty cool, but let's hop on to the next one. Right, guys, here you have the 1999 actually Toyota 4Runner, and here are the headlights on. These front headlights actually look a lot more modern than the 90s, but like the color of them, I guess. And here are the rear ones, blinkers, of course, and yeah, blinkers are actually down there on the bumper. And yeah, this thing's pretty cool. Let's hop on to the 1990 Mazda Miata. Alright guys, and here we have the 1990 Mazda Miata. Let's hop right in. Here are the headlights for the car. And yeah, there's actually an animation now when the headlights pop up. It's no longer like just instantly popping up. They actually have like a small animation there, which is pretty cool. And they also look a lot better. Here's a blinker and everything. Car just all around looks a lot better, and this one also does have an interior as well. And this one isn't a lot older than a lot of other cars in the game, like from when it was added in. So yeah, the interior is also really nicely well done on this. I'm just not a huge fan of the steering wheel. But yeah, and let's go over to the last car on our list. Alright guys, so the last car here is the Audi RS Avant. So there's a new idle sound, and it also has 4-wheel drive turning now. So this thing sounds so sick, and it sounds so aggressive. That's what I love about this car. But notice how like the wheels turn. That is something that is new, and it actually makes it like so easy to like drive this thing around. Like this thing, like look how nicely this thing turns. Such an easy car to turn around. So cool. But it does get slippery at times. I won't lie. It is kind of annoying how it gets slippery. But I think once you get like past 50 miles per hour, that changes. So here, let's take this turn. Okay. We're gonna have to like test this out on like a big area of land to see if like this thing cancels its turning after 50. Okay, let's turn here. Oh yeah, it does cancel the 4-wheel drive turning once you pass 50 miles per hour. So that's something else, which is also really cool. Let's hop on to the outro, guys. Alrighty guys, so I was going through editing the video and they added 2 new stuff. So yeah, they redid the lights for the Silverado, so we'll quickly check that out. Then we're gonna go over some performance stuff because they actually made it so people get a lot more FPS in the game now. Alright guys, here's the truck, so we're gonna quickly just hop in here, and they redid the lights for it. So yeah, and I'll quickly make it nighttime. There we go. So this is what it looks like at nighttime. It's a pretty good job they did on this. I think it's pretty cool. I actually kind of like this truck as a single cab, because guys, I'm not a huge fan of trucks, but they've kind of grown on me when like they're single cab, and I like 90s trucks. So yeah, a pretty nice job done on this. Oh yeah, and Hunter redid this, so props to him. Pretty nicely well done. And yeah, let's quickly hop on to like a huge thing that actually got to happen, which is a lag reduction. Oh, my game looks so lovely. I've driven across like the entire map, and this is what it looks like. Guys, remember like back before we did the update, or I guess like a mini update where they changed performance, when you drove in an area you could see it. With the new stuff they've done, which increases your FPS, of course, everything like kind of unloads itself, which in my opinion looks really bad. I'll just be blunt and say that obviously it's really good. I've noticed that my FPS has exponentially gone up. We can even like, for people who have like lower end PCs, like this is amazing. But I've kind of noticed with them like doing this, there isn't really a point for having render quality anymore, because like I'll have it on mobile, which it's almost the exact same, it's just really short term. Then low, which is slightly better, just more trees. Medium, which is again just more trees. Then high, which is basically identical to ultra. There's like no difference, and they even give you a warning when you go to ultra, but there's no difference from what I can tell. But like this is obviously, it's a really good thing for quality of life, but for, you know, us users who have like higher end PCs, everywhere I drive, like as you can see, the map's literally unloading as I'm like, do you see the map unloading? I'm not a huge fan of that at all. I just think it kind of takes away from the quality of the game, makes the game seem a little bit lower quality. That's just my take on it. And from a, like, you know, from a content creator standpoint, like what if I want to do a long shot, but oh no, everything's unloaded in, it's gonna look awful now. Like there's no trees or anything. I'm gonna have to Photoshop in like a bunch of trees in the background because they have unloaded in as I've driven by. But here, we can drive back there real quick. And we're gonna drive back down here, and all the trees are gonna slowly load back in. But if I want to do like a long shot with free cam, I'm kind of screwed over in that sense. Which, like, I understand it. Like, it's a good cause. I just wish that, you know, the render quality settings actually meant something, because they don't mean anything. It's just how many trees load in. But yeah, that's like this entire video. Let's hop on to the outro. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy the video. Make sure to like button and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye everyone.